Like the song says, you win some, you lose some.
There's a vicious rumor circulating in country music. It comes after Lainey Wilson had the best night of her career so far at the 2023 CMAs on November 8th.
And the 2023 CMA Entertainer of the Year is Lainey Wilson.
One country superstar is allegedly not happening. Insiders are making shocking claims about how Morgan Wallen feels about Lainey Wilson right now. Does Morgan seriously hate her? The real truth is crazy. At least Morgan looked like he was attempting to smile at first. This was when Lainey beat him out for the title of 2023 CMA Entertainer of the Year. Fellow Entertainer of the Year nominees Luke Combs looked like he was red solo cupping his sorrows away. Morgan and Luke are considered to be the #1 and #2 hottest artists in current country music. They have both headlined massively successful stadium tours, and that's where the shade throwing began for Lainey. A country music outlet made a crazy claim online. In their opinion, the CMA Entertainer of the Year award salutes country stars, typically male country stars, who have earned the most money touring in any given year. Whether or not that's the real truth, that's exactly what happened to George Strait in 2013. He won the Entertainer of the Year award after a hugely successful year tour. Shockingly, George also won the award when he wasn't really being played on country radio anymore. So insiders began to label the Entertainer of the Year award in a new way. But then Lainey walked away with the award this year, and she's never even headlined her own tour, or earned a ton of money as a headliner. It is crazy that Lainey has announced an arena tour for 2024. And now that she's Entertainer of the Year, insiders throwing shade at her say that Lainey might have a chance of selling out stadiums, because they claim she hasn't been nearly as successful selling out big stages before. And if that sounds petty, you need to hear how Morgan's fans reacted to Lainey's win. For context, Morgan is such a successful headlining act. His 2024 One Night at a Time stadium tour is based on 2 nights played at each stadium stop. That's because Morgan is in such high demand. He's going to sell out 2 concerts at the same stadium. Morgan's 2023 album, One Thing at a Time, set a streaming record for country albums when it got 315 million listens in just 4 days. He's had 3 #1 singles on country radio so far this year. Morgan also had 3 #1s in 2022, so maybe Morgan's pride was hurt after the CMAs?
Morgan Wallen also has 3 CMA Award nominations.
Morgan's huge fan base definitely gave their side of the story. Did Morgan read any of these comments? And did that rile him up? One Morgan fan wrote in part, Morgan Wallen not winning at the Country Music Awards is crazy. That man really took over 2023. And if he can't even win in his own genre, that says a lot about the higher-ups. When that fan made it sound like the higher-ups were snubbing Morgan, it seemed to kick up a CMA snub Morgan conspiracy. Another Morgan fan let the industry have it. They wrote that it was truly unfortunate that the CMAs are rigged against Morgan. They also claim Morgan has had the most successful year. They even think that Morgan is shown on camera throughout award shows broadcast for better ratings. That's an interesting and totally unfounded claim to make. Morgan also performed with Eric Church on November 8th, although a few sources threw shade and said Morgan and Eric sounded off-key at the CMA.
Bet it was good, I bet it was great. Got me, man, I'm back out lonely.
Even that didn't stop Morgan's true fans. One person made their accusation short and sweet. All they wrote was, once again, Morgan Wallen getting absolutely robbed at the Country Music Awards. Morgan's fans had to be waiting for his side of the story, and they didn't have to wait too long. Very early on the morning of November 9th, Morgan posted a message with 1 sentence on social media. He didn't even end that sentence with a period. Morgan wrote about his experience at the 2023 CMAs. He said, walked in tonight a winner, didn't leave no different. That doesn't sound like mean-spirited or hateful talk to me. Media outlets even tried to set the record straight, claiming that Morgan's civil message was about as classy as a guy could get. So who blew the Morgan hates Lainey rumor out of proportion? Country radio might be one of the culprits. Stations like 97.3 The Eagle posted blog articles and commentaries after Lainey's historic CMAs win. The headline on 97.3 claimed that Morgan had responded to the shutout, and Lainey's boyfriend, Delvin Hodges, was allegedly defending her win for Entertainer of the Year. That makes it sound like 2 guys duking it out, but the real truth is 97.3's article never mentioned anything about Morgan hating Lainey either. Although Delvin defended his lady's honor, and the Eagle included Delvin's comments in their article, he posted this message on social media. Can't express how hard this girl works and how much she deserves this. Delvin seemed to be addressing the haters when he said that Lainey does open for other headliners on tour. But he said that his girlfriend is a performer and an entertainer. And sweetly, Delvin said he's glad to call Lainey his best friend. Even if Morgan does not secretly hate Lainey, his outraged fans might want to learn something, because there is voting criteria for all nominees at the CMAs. So what does that mean? The guidelines for voting for Entertainer of the Year are pretty specific. Voters must choose the winner carefully and the award is allegedly based on all aspects of the entertainment field. Okay, so what does that mean? When you look at Lainey's rise in the entertainment world overall, it's seriously impressive. Not only is Lainey a chart-topping singer and songwriter, her powerful collaboration with Hardy on Wait in the Truck has highlighted DV's situation. Lainey's in-person performances are fantastic. She also became a breakout star acting on Yellowstone. Lainey also lifted the profile of women in country music this year.
I have dedicated my life to country music.
Shortly before a big win at the CMAs, Lainey opened up about a secret she's been keeping, and she put the spotlight on something vital to her. Lainey has a group of songwriting friends called the Heart Wranglers, and when Lainey appeared on the highway on Sirius XM in October, she announced that she and the Heart Wranglers have started the Heart Like a Truck Foundation. The foundation gives back to deserving charities and organizations in cities and towns where Lainey goes on tour. Lainey said, "I'm so excited to be able to finally do this, to be able to give back, because that's what it's all about, and that's what I'm finally able to do." While Morgan has had the best year of his professional life as a country music recording artist, he also faced a few controversies in 2023. On April 23, 2023, Morgan canceled a headlining gig at the Vault Hemingway Stadium in Oxford, Mississippi, with just minutes to spare. Rumors were rampant that Morgan had been drinking and was too intoxicated to perform, although these rumors remain unproven. But some Morgan fans got turned off of Morgan after that night. One fan named Brandy Burcham even filed a federal lawsuit against Morgan. She claimed that Morgan's last-minute concert cancellation was a breach of contract and negligence on his part. Morgan has spoken out about his various wrongdoings over the years, specifically his use of a racial slur in 2021. In June of 2022, Stormy Warren interviewed Morgan on the highway. Morgan claimed that the past few years had been a really difficult time for him, but he told Stormy, "I feel like if we just stayed true to who I knew I really was, that we would all come out all right." Although Morgan might not be a country music leader like Lainey is yet, his statement after the 2023 CMAs proves that he is trying. Hopefully, Morgan's name will be called during the CMAs in years to come. But anyways, what do you guys think about all this? Do you think Morgan is mad about Lainey's success? Could he have said something behind the scenes that caused this vicious rumor? Or is it just nonsense? Let me know in the comments below.